This YouTube video is brought to you by Ritorto Family Books. Check out www.Ritorto Family Books, where you can find books written by your host, Marc Ritorto, including The Cabal, The Saga Begins, and Marc is the Vampire, as well as books written by his daughter, Kristina Ritorto, including Invisible Girl and A Little Bit Louder.
Hi guys, in this video I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how you can finally conquer those bar chords. Alright, these are just a couple of little drills and tips that I used myself to conquer bar chords. When I started learning guitar about 4 or 5 years ago, I totally avoided bar chords till about, I would say, about a year ago. So that's my first tip, is don't avoid them. Even if you're brand new to guitar, I would start as soon as possible, because there's a lot of songs out there that you'll be missing out on if you don't learn the bar chords, unless you're planning to use chord inversions to do those chords. That would be the only way to do them, and that's a totally different lesson. So let's start off with my first tip. I should say that is my first tip. Start practicing them right away. Second tip is just to get your fingers used to being in a bar chord position. Is just practice barring all the strings going up and down the neck. I would do that with both the 6th string and the 5th string at least, which leads to my third tip. When you're practicing the bar chords in the beginning, don't just focus on the 6th string E-shaped bar chords, let's say for a G or an F, but also do the 5th string, B, the C, the D. That would be my other tip. Another drill I did was stretching my fingers. This helped me tremendously. My fingers had a lot of damage to them for a lot of years of martial arts training, and I had broken pretty much almost every knuckle in my hand. So I found that the flexibility in my fingers wasn't really there, so I had a lot of issues. So what I did is I would stretch my fingers out. I'd grab my guitar while I'm watching TV. You can do this while you're watching TV. Just put your fingers in between the neck of the guitar, going in one at a time. But what I would do is I would leave it there for 5 minutes. I would set a timer, 5 minutes per finger. And that helped tremendously. Another tip is particularly when you're doing the 6th string. I found this a lot out. Like when you watch a lot of YouTube videos, you see people doing little different things with the bar finger. But what I found that helped me was actually making my barring finger go past the 6th string. It made it easier for me to put my fingers on the other strings that are involved with doing a 6th string bar chord. And when you're practicing bar chords, go up and down the neck. Just don't practice the F chord. Just like going in there and doing the F chord. Try to get your fingers and your hands used to doing the bar chord shape, particularly whatever it's the E-shaped bar chord, the A-shaped bar chord, or whatever, going up and down the neck. And I suggest doing it, every single drill that I'm telling you now, for 5 minutes per drill, at least 5 days a week, if you want to conquer bar chords. If you're younger and you got more time, less damage in your fingers, you'll probably get it a lot quicker than I did. It took me at least 6 months. Another tip I would do is making sure that you find songs that have bar chords in them. And what I would do is stick to the one string bar chord for, let's say, in this case, the 6th string, the E-shaped bar chord. Find a song that's got like a G, an F, an A, or an A minor. And practice that over and over again. Even if it's just one song, do that one particular song 5 minutes a day. And then you should try to see if you can do that with the 5th string as well. Find a song that's got a, even if it's just a regular G, C, D chord, you can do that on the 5th string as well. And you go back and forth and practice doing that as well. So finding songs and with bar chords helps. Finger stretching helps. Practicing barring, going up and down, that helps tremendously. And it all comes down to time. The more you put into it, the quicker you'll conquer bar chords. That's it for now. The next video I will make will feature easy songs to learn bar chords with. There'll be songs that just strictly feature bar chords, but they'll be good for you to learn and practice. And that's it. So keep practicing. Try to practice as much as possible, and you'll conquer those bar chords. Hope you like this video. Please like it and subscribe to my channel.